Hello and welcome. In this video, which is the first of its kind, we are not going to review a device in our softbox, but we are going to show a little bit how the menus are made and how the field of view is seen through a Pulsar Helion XP50. It is the current model, totally new for 2016. The thermal imaging scope with a 50mm objective lens and a completely new sensor for the detecting of the warm object. I have set it on a tripod, and we are looking at a house at approximately 200 meters. And the main idea is to show you how all the menus are arranged in this device and how to operate it. So if we push the menu button for a short push, we see that we get a we enter a menu which opens with a nice gradient on the right side. And the first, well, it turned off in a moment. The first thing what we see is that it is possible to change the magnification. So let's go all the way to 20 to see how it works. In general, the magnification of 20 is not really usable if the device is not mounted on a tripod, since even now when I'm pushing the button, you can see all the vibrations at 20. I'll set it at 20 like this and leave it alone, and now you can see that it offers 20 times magnification. But if we just slightly touch the device, we see the jiggle and the vibrations. So let's go back down. I pushed for a long press the button to reduce the magnification, and I engaged the picture-in-picture mode. As you can see, now we have a 20 magnification in a smaller frame, and then a normal 2.5 magnification in a bigger picture. With a short press of the down arrow, we lower the magnification in the picture-in-picture to 5. A short press again, we go to 10, and a short press again, and we go to 20. With a long press, we disengage the picture-in-picture mode. So, and go back to magnification 20. Okay. Now we can see we can also jiggle with short presses of down arrow between magnifications with jumps of, I think, 5. If we do again a short press of menu button, we see that we get a range meter. This is a really easy way how to use the optical rangefinder. You just put into the two lines, which you can either set apart or, just a moment, I didn't, this. We can either squeeze them together, you see, or we can put them apart. All of these features can be regulated with the down and up arrows, which are on both sides of the menu button. You can see more about how the controls are arranged in our other video on our YouTube channel, where the external housing of this device is shown. So we see a short press of menu button, so we have a rangefinder. Again, a short press of menu button, then we have a brightness control. Again, with the arrows we can go down or up all the way to 20. I think that somewhere in the middle, around 10, we get the best the best brightness. Then again, a short press of menu, we get a contrast. Again, we can go all the way up to 20. So you can now really clearly see the house is on 200 meters. Then we see a chimney on the right side, which is on around 530 meters. And in the if we see the houses in the back behind the chimney, those are on a couple of kilometers, I think.
But since it is winter, everything is cold, only the houses are warm, we can still clearly see the houses on, let's say, 5 kilometers away. So it's quite astonishing how good you can see and how many details you can see with this device. A really step forward. Again, a short press of a menu button, and we can go once more through all the controls on the right side of the screen. These are all accessible through short presses of menu button. You can see also the calibration, which is done automatically in the meantime. So let's look at the main menu in this Helion XP50. We enter the main menu with a long press of the menu button, like this, and then it opens up in the left side of the screen. As you can see, the first option is Wi-Fi for the connectivity to your smartphone. You can either choose on or off. Oh, the wrong button, I apologize. So on and off. Let's do it on. Then the second option is the mode of operation. You can choose either the identification mode, like here. I prefer this mode in an environment like now when we are looking at houses and similar objects. Then you have a forest mode when you're in forest. And then you have a mountain mode when you're in the mountains and where there is a lot of rocks. But let's keep it at identification mode. Then we have a different kind of color modes or color palettes. You have hot black, sepia. You can see the amount of detail now. Violet, another ultramarine. Then a rainbow mode. A lot of people like this mode. Then a red monochrome. You can see a calibration, automatic calibration happened now. And hot red, which is my preferred method. Especially now in this environment where we are watching, there is a lot of snow everywhere, and all the objects which are hot at the moment were heated by the sun. So it's really, really nice to see. If we look at the next option in the menu is the calibration mode. You can choose either automatic, semi-automatic, or manual. I prefer automatic. And then you have a small icon in the status bar below where you can see an A letter for the automatic calibration. Then we have the Wi-Fi settings. This is especially important if there are many different devices in the same room or anywhere else, and you have multiple smartphones connected to them. Then it's good to change password from the default, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a long press of the menu again. So then we have general settings where you have language, English, date, time. Let's set the correct time at the moment. The correct time is 11:48. So you see all the menus are really easy to use, easy to understand. Then you have meters and yards for the optical rangefinder. And only in the XP models, not the XQ, you also have an option to choose which lens you have mounted on your device. At the moment we have 50mm lens. So we'll leave it there. Then you can return to default settings, and you have a memory card formatting. If there is a lot of videos or a lot of photos on your device, then you can format the card. Let's go back to English. Oh, I apologize. So the general settings. Then you have a remote control pairing. At the moment we have no remote control here, so this connection or this will fail. If I do a long press. Connection failed since there is no remote present at the moment here. And then you have a special function for defective pixel repair. If you have a defective pixel, you just choose this reticle and you travel with it. Now we are in horizontal range. You travel to it, you find it where it is, and then with a long press you confirm it so that it gets repaired. But since this device has no defective pixel at the moment, we will return to the default pixel map. At the end of the video, I will show you which buttons I use to navigate up and down, and with a menu button, how I choose special function. So again, a long press of the menu button. And the last option in the menu is the device information. Here you can see all the device information for the software version, for the serial number, and so on. I think we covered most of the menus. First, we covered the simple menu on the right side, now the main menu at the left side. Since I'm recording a video, I will not show you how to choose between taking a photo and taking a video, since then we will jump out of the video mode. But it is done with a video button on the top of the device. I will now connect a short video from the studio where I will show you all three buttons which I use now to navigate you through the menus and to select different options.
This is just a short video to show you which buttons I'm using when I'm scrolling through the menus, and well, a short video about all the buttons which you can find and how to operate the Pulsar Helion devices. This is the menu button. With a short press you enter the right menu, which gives you magnification, rangefinder, brightness, and contrast. With a longer press you enter the main menu on the left side. And those two are the arrows. This one is downwards and this one is upwards. You choose how to go up and down in the menus with those two. When you are not in either the left or the right menu, you can also use the button which has an arrow showing down or pointing towards the user. With a short press you toggle between different magnifications with huge increments. You probably saw on this particular XP50, you start with 2.5, then you go to magnification 5. If you do a short press and then another short press gives you magnification 10, and then another short press gives you the magnification of 20. If you hold this button for I think 2 seconds or 3 seconds, you enter the picture-in-picture mode when you have a small picture inside of your full field of view where you can raise the magnification. So the whole picture is, for this particular device, is on 2.5 magnification. Then in a small frame you can see 5, 10 and 20 time magnified picture. This button is for recording videos, a short press to record the video, a long press to save it, and you can also toggle between the photo mode and video mode with this button, and then you have the on and off button here. I think this explains in essence how to operate this device, and this is a small addition to the previous videos where we saw how the device operates. Thank you.